So I'm just doing a story. Obviously, there's been a coaching switch between Gino to Dawn, but Dawn was an assistant. Has there been any real noticeable difference so far in these practices?
No, not really. I think, obviously every coach is going to have their own philosophies, their own offense, defense, mentalities, things like that. But, the one thing that always kind of gets passed down is, what USA basketball is, what it's about, what it takes to win gold medals, how we need to conduct ourselves as athletes both on and off the floor. And I think nobody knows that better than Dawn. She's been on both sides, obviously as a player, as an assistant. She's been the head coach for a lot of the younger teams, and now with the senior national team.
Do you think that there'll be any change in style between what you're used to, and just how y'all?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think every coach has kind of their own style.
Right.
Style is probably the better word, to be honest. I think the core of our group is always going to be that we have a lot of talent. That we are at times, at most times, maybe with the exception of myself, physically dominating over other teams, over other countries. And our depth is really where that's where we can, that's where the score goes from 20 to 40.
Sure.
Up from 40 to 60 at times. We just kind of were able to sub. But I think, so that's kind of the core of it, but I think what the coach brings is just the style in which we're going to play, how we're going to get there.
What made you want to come back? So, I mean, you obviously been here a lot of times before. You got your medals, but what made you want to come back for another term?
I think it's a great question, and it's one that has multiple answers. I think for me, at this point in my career, there's really, there's no better place to be in order to represent your country, play with the country's best against other countries' best. USA basketball is an experience that, we talk about gold medals. I think when people ask this question, it's natural to be like, oh, you already have 4. But what they don't understand is, what it takes to get to that point. And I'm not just talking about the hard work. Yes, there's a lot of that. And I'm not talking about the hard practices, a lot of those. But it's really being around these great players, playing with them, the bus rides where we're hanging out and talking, getting to know one another. The entire experience is what keeps me coming back.
Great. So I appreciate